My name is Byron Duff, and I'm the host of Musical Miles Podcast. We are the sponsor of this event. Shanda and I travel around the country and do interviews for our podcast, and we go to live music events, and one of our favorites is the Songwriter Round. This is such a cool type of music. It's a listening room experience. Big shout out to a lot of people that helped put this together. Welcome. We look forward to the songwriters this evening. Take the stage. I want y'all to introduce yourselves to everybody. Kind of tell us a little bit about your background. Tell a little story about the song you're going to play for us. Play the song and then pass it to the next artist. So thanks for coming. We look forward to a great night of music, and welcome.
So hi, my name is Lane Bowen. I am from Pocatello, Idaho originally, and just been playing live music for the past few years, and this has been a lot of fun. So I trying to decide what to play first here. This is one. I guess this is. I'll do this one here. So I brought this for one song. So this is a song I wrote. I'd been doing live music for a couple years, and I finally I kind of reached a point where things felt really comfortable doing what I'm doing, and that's a little awkward for me. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but for me it feels really weird for when things are going really well, and so I'm kind of a little nervous about what's the next bad thing that's going to happen. So. Anyway, that was kind of the thought behind this song. It's called Free Will, and yeah, hope you like it. Everything's good, and I'm doing just fine. Something feels wrong when it's all going right, and these days seem brighter than they've ever been. And that's when the hair starts to pull on my skin. Yeah, I've got the life, but it's hard to believe that this light and this love is for me. Then I realize that my body and soul have free will, but free will to stay free. Maybe I'm losing my sanity. I still get stoned when I'm feeling no pain, like a hazy umbrella without any rain. So I'll spread my wings, let the wind take me high, 'cause I'll see it coming when I'm up in the sky. Yeah, I've got the light, but it's hard to believe that this light and this love is for me. Then I realize that my body and soul have free will, but free will just ain't free. Maybe I'm losing my sanity. Thank you.
That was a great song, Lane.
Thank you.
You have a great voice. My name is Kylie Pettinson, but I release music under Kylie Pett, all one word. Thank you so much, Byron and Keegan and Matt and everybody who I've communicated with to be involved in this. It actually is a dream come true. I've been to some songwriter rounds to watch, but this is my first time participating in one. I was born in New Mexico, and when I was 7 years old, my family moved to Virginia. Living in Virginia from age 7 to 25, I felt like I really just wanted to be back out west. So I moved to Idaho Falls in 2017, and this song is about that, as well as just pondering life, as a lot of my songs are about. It's called Things That Were Easy. Okay. All the time I spent with friends in the forest in my backyard. Summer storms drenched me in rain, with a garden in my front yard. And on hot sunny days, I would drink the air as moisture filled my lungs. I dreamt I'd go somewhere. I dreamt of far from there. This place I called my home never felt like mine. So much did shape me, but I wanted more, something grander to my eyes. So I took my chance and ran out to the west, above enchanted land. I landed in the gems, wherein the rivers pours hot springs, and in the alpine grows huckleberries. There's so many places to be alone, though more traffic is coming along. Yeah, there's always more traffic coming along. I drive by open spaces, past mountains with snow. For a moment I forget the things I now know. How things that were easy, they made life go wrong. Now there's always more troubles coming along. Yeah, there's always more troubles coming along. Wherein the rivers pours hot springs, I found a place with huckleberries. I drive by open spaces, past mountains with snow, and for a moment I forget these burdens that grow. How things that were easy, they made life go wrong. Now there's always more troubles coming along. Yeah, there's always more troubles coming along. The things that were easy, they made life go wrong. Now there's always more troubles coming along. Yeah, there's always more troubles coming along. Thank you.
Nice. That was awesome. My name is Gus. I am from here, born and raised. The first song I'm going to sing is called Lost It. It's about an event in my life or an incident where I probably should have got seriously injured or at least arrested. So, based on a true story, I guess. Yeah, it goes like this. She said, write me a song. And I said, you ain't worth the time. I've got too much on my mind, and I've lost it. Well, I was on my way home, driving through construction zone. I must have hit every cone. I've lost it. Drive, 'cause the road starts to wind. I said I'd be fine. I've lost it. She said, I'm glad you're still alive. And I said, why do you even care? I was never really there for you. And now I'm sitting here alone, drunk out of my mind. I'm driving over the lines. I've lost it. Drive, 'cause the road starts to wind. I said I'd be fine. I've lost it. She said, right. And I said, you ain't worth the time. I've got too much on my mind, and I've lost it. Thank you.
That was great. Fantastic. All right. So this is a fairly recent one as well. It's a song called Dancing in the Rain, which I usually don't start with the title, but I did anyway. So I wrote this song. The idea initially came as I was waking up in the morning. A lot of times the sunlight will creep in through the window. And I don't know about anybody else, but that ticks me off a lot of days where I'm not ready for that. And so that was where it started, and it was kind of my way to... there were a lot of things going on that were pretty heavy, and I was really trying to encourage myself to just do what you're supposed to do. Responsibility isn't, circumstances don't change responsibility. That was the saying my dad gave me once, and it's kind of stuck with me. So, a song called Dancing in the Rain. I ain't ready for the sun, but I got shit to do. Like a runaway train that won't slow down. Can't stop for nothing when I got everything to prove. Before my body is deep inside the ground. I lost myself trying to find a way to make things right. After all the foolish things I've done, I was born without a calm before the storm that's in my mind. And now I'm playing games that can't be won. Just keep on fighting when life just knocks you down. And get back up when the road gets tough and it sends you to the ground. When you're hurting, make peace with all the pain.
got nothing to lose and everything to gain. 'Cause we're all out here dancing in the rain. We're all out here dancing in the rain. Like a tree with broken branches reaching for the sky. 'Cause I don't know if God can see my soul. I was thinking of giving up and I'd be justified. But I'm gonna feel the pain to help me grow. Just keep on fighting when life just knocks you down. And get back up when the road gets tough and it sends you to the ground. When you're hurting, make peace with all the pain. And live like you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. 'Cause we're all out here dancing in the rain. We're all out here dancing in the rain. Don't you go running when the clouds begin to cry. Put on them dancing shoes and hold your head up high. Just keep on fighting when life just knocks you down. Get back up when the road gets tough and it sends you to the ground. When you're hurting, make peace with all the pain. And live like you got nothing to lose and everything to gain. 'Cause we're all out here dancing in the rain. 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 Yeah, thank you.
That was awesome. I always need to have a sip of water before I sing a song. I haven't actually been doing this for all that long. I wrote my first song in 2019, which was 6.5 years ago. It was August of 2019. But this song is actually about the first summer I lived here. So I moved here in 2017, and there was a guy back in Virginia who decided to bike across the country by himself, and we ended up crossing paths many times. And yeah, it was my first summer living here, so I was just really eager to get out and explore. And I was really, really excited when I decided to move here, and then I realized that the solar eclipse was happening that summer, and so the song's called Eclipse Summer. I fell in love at the Exxon in Ashton, where you held me to soften my grief. I brushed it off as if it were nothing, but that's when I felt a belief that I could be loved, despite all the weight disease brings upon me. Maybe I could still be loved. A few long days later, we sat on my front lawn and watched the moon cover the sun. You asked me for my hand and I gave it to you, but two hands would not stay as one. 'Cause sometimes it's just not enough. You try to climb high, but your feet slip beneath you, and holding on gets tough. Holding on gets tough. Well, I fell again in the ghost town a blue dome where I dropped you to go on your way. I held you tight, no space in between us, but we'd meet in a coming day. There was a hope that I could be loved, despite all the baggage disease brings upon me. Maybe I could still be loved. Short days later, we met in Missoula and loaded your spokes in my van. I drove you to Whitefish, where you ventured westward through smoke as you rode through the land. 'Cause sometimes the earth's not enough. You try to ride far, but the sky falls upon you, and breathing the ash gets tough. A couple weeks later, I met you at Pike Place, where I saw you hurt with my pain. We'd meet in Virginia from every point forward until our love would fade, until your love would fade, until your love would fade. 'Cause sometimes it's just not enough. You try to climb high, but your feet slip beneath you, and breathing on gets tough. Holding on gets tough. Going to the epilogue. I'm still parked in North Rockies with beauty and hardship, and you call the Blue Ridge your home. We both learned some lessons, and now I'll remember I don't have to live life alone. 'Cause I know that I can be loved, despite all the baggage disease brings upon me. I know I can still be loved. Yes, I know that I can be loved, despite all the baggage the years bring upon me. I know I can rise above, and I know that I am loved. Thank you. Thank you, Lane.
So I never grew up going to church, but I am religious, and this song's about that. It's called God Has a Plan. God has a plan and a destiny on this earth for every man. I sure hope so. I do believe, but I don't really know. And I think a lot about the times I've felt he's left me here to rot. But God has a plan. God has a plan. Perfect place in time for every man. Well, when's mine start? It feels like he ain't even on the first part. But I guess I know, straight with the gate and narrow I will go. Cause God has a plan.
All right. So this is a song I actually wrote in a hurry. It was something that was sitting on the shelf that I just kind of put aside for a minute, and then I really needed an original in order to book a really important gig, and so I hurried and wrote this in order to make that happen. But with that said, like I said, it was just waiting to be finished. So this is a song that originated. I would say from trauma. Anybody's experienced trauma, I think, and so it's kind of this idea of the mask you put on for everybody else, even though you've got that thing that's there that you haven't quite figured out how to get rid of it. So this is called House in the Hollow. There's a house in the hollow where the grass don't grow. I painted it bright just to put on a show. Put curtains in the windows that don't even close. Sell a cow, I'm thriving, but nobody knows. There's a house in the hollow made of sticks and stones, and the radio plays so I'm not alone. And no cushions in the pillows, I filled them with snow. Said look down smiling, but you don't know. Yeah, there's a house in the hollow still calls me home. There's scars on my shadow that no one knows. I'll wait till tomorrow to free my soul. There's a house in a hollow. There's a house in a hollow. There's a house in the hollow where the light don't glow. Everybody take a look, but not too close. There's a pill to swallow that turns your memories to ghosts. This house in the hollow is filled with those. Yeah, there's a house in the hollow still calls me home. There's scars on my shadow that no one knows. I'll wait till tomorrow to free my soul. There's
There's a house in the hollow where the grass don't grow. No, the grass don't grow in the house in the hollow. Thank you.
That was beautiful. I wanted to play this one last. So I wrote this one. So I released my first album in November, and those first two songs are on that album. It's called Mountain Shadows by Kylie Pitt. Anyway, I wrote this song like September 2024, and it didn't make the album, but I do have a acoustic recording of it that I'll probably release in the next few months. So I feel like being a human is just a very complicated experience, and we all are really different, or we think we're really different. But one thing I think all of us can relate to is whether you're firm in a belief or not, we're all pondering why we're here and where we're going. And that's what this song is about. I wrote it also in a hurry, but not intentionally. It was just one of those songs that just came to you. Some of the best songwriting experiences is when just a song comes to you, 30 minutes, and obviously there's editing afterwards. And I was really excited to write a full song before I started my work day. And also I have a tendency to write kind of sad, heavy songs, and I feel like this song can simultaneously be deep but also make you laugh. So it's called Another Planet. I can't shake this feeling that I've known you a long time, striking a resemblance from the gazing in your eye. Don't think I can explain it, but here's a forward try. I think we were witches in a past life, and here I come to love you, but you keep your cautious space. Could I be so naive to think you'd be my saving grace? So we flee away from someone who we can't replace. We didn't get to figure it out this time, but maybe I'll see you again on another planet where we're aliens, where we won't cause each other so much pain. And by your side in that life I'll remain. And you know what they say, that we have just one life to live. But the more I think about it, I think that one is the myth. And all the lines on my palm tell me not to forget, but our timelines intertwine with all of it. And here I thought I'd marry and have kids, and I thought any other path would lead to loneliness. But once you get to know your soul, you know that can't exist. So I stumble and toss out my parents' blueprint. But Mom and Dad, I'll see you again on another planet where we're aliens, where we won't have anything to prove. 'Cause over there, you are me and I am you. All my words are silly talk, or maybe I am onto something that we all forgot, that we are so much more than just a body on a rock. And the gods are right beside us, you can hear their subtle knock. And one day we will feel it all again. yes, we will feel it all again. From the other side, where all the light and color spins, free from the illusion of this earthly schism, free from our worn-out bodies and the ableism, and from all the greed and the materialism. That's where I'll see you all again, where we don't distinguish foe from friend. That's where I'll see you again. That's where I'll see you again. Thank you.
This song is about alcoholism. I wrote it about a father figure of mine who almost died from alcoholism, and I guess I kind of wrote it about myself too. It's called Time Catches Up to You. She said, son, I've never seen you drink like that. You're starting to remind me of your dad, and I reckon that you should stop it. See, when he'd start, he just couldn't quit. Never seemed to give a shit about anyone around him. In time will catch up to you if you don't watch what you do. And life flies by too fast, so live it clean and true. And she said, babe, you should spend more time with your kids alone to be with us for a moment. Don't miss it, or you'll regret it. And try to lay off that bottle and smoke. I'm starting to miss all your old jokes when you loved me more. And time will catch up to you if you don't watch what you do. And life flies by too fast, so live it clean and true. And he said, Dad, I'm too young to be looking over you. Why'd you have to go so soon? Your casket, I can't bear it. And now I'm left here to learn on my own, and I'm only just half grown. Damn it, you should have listened. The time will catch up to you if you don't watch what you do. And life flies by too fast, so live it clean and true. Your time will catch up to you if you don't watch what you do.
Hey, thank you so very much. Once again, Lane, Kylie, and Gus, looking forward to this set. One more time, a big round for the last group. Look forward to the next one.
I'm Bradford Huntsman. Nice to meet you all. I was super thrilled that they asked me to take part in this. I came to the last one. It was amazing to hear all the amazing local songwriters and just like Byron said, one of my favorite things is collaborating with as many people. So it's been great to hear some great stuff so far, and I'm looking forward to hearing these gentlemen. But I'll sing you guys a song. I wrote a song. This song's actually coming out next month on my son's birthday. It's for my son, Mason. And he was about 10 years old, and he came up and said, "Dad, can I have a try?" when I was playing my guitar. And then a couple other times he was like, "Hey, Dad, can I say that swear word like you do?" And then I was like, oh, man, he's watching me. I better start to look what I'm doing. So anyway, the song's called "Can I Have a Try, Dad?" And, it's going to be out on all the streaming stuff April 27th. Can I have a try, Dad? I want to play your guitar. I want to learn how to play like you. I want to be a rock star. Said you can do anything if you practice every day. So sure have a try, son. Come strum my guitar. Can I have a taste, Dad? I want a sip of that beer. Oh, I know I ain't supposed to. Hey, son, listen here. When you are older, you can't see if beer's your jam. So sure, have a try, son. Just wait a few years. And oh, I've been watching what you do. Said, oh, Dad, I want to be like you. Can I say a swear word, Dad? I want to sound like you too. Oh, I know I'm not supposed to, but you make them sound cool. Son, you can say anything long as it ain't at someone. So sure say that swear word, kid. Just please not at school. He said, oh, I've been watching what you do. Oh, Dad, I want to be like you. Can I have a turn, son? I want to play your games. Oh, this system's way cooler than any games I ever played. Oh, I bet I could still beat Mario Brothers in one life. So give me a turn, boy. What do you say? I said, oh, son, I've been watching you too. Oh, boy, I'm so proud of you. I said, oh, I've been watching what you do. Oh, Dad, I want to be like you. Can I have a try, son? I want to strum that guitar. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My name's Kyle Deedy. I live up in Rigby with my wife and 9 kids. That's the well-behaved bunch in the back there. Grew up in Western Washington. I've been playing and writing music since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, as they say. Dad played guitar and sang. Mom played piano. Took music lessons growing up. Just a couple of years ago, started taking it seriously. Actually bumped into Judd at the pawn shop here in town. And he invited me out to play at one of his gigs over at the Zone, and from there just kind of kept going. And so I've played some shows with Keegan, started a band with Gus last year. We've been playing just about every weekend since then. It's been a ton of fun. My biggest inspiration is my wife. She's an artist herself. She paints beautiful acrylic landscapes. And through all of the struggles and hardship and joy and everything of having 9 kids and raising 9 kids, she's always stuck to that. So that's inspiration for me, our kids growing up in a musical household, being able to stick to what I love, and that's playing this thing and writing music. One of my favorite musical accomplishments is starting a band with my kids last year. There's 4 of us and a 5th one chomping at the bit. So I'm grateful and honored to be here, sharing the stage with you guys and adding my voice to this conversation of music. So this first song is one that I wrote quite a while ago, one of the first songs I wrote. This one's really just about finding joy and in the little things in life while you're waiting for some of the bigger things to start going your way. This one's called Hard Up Kind of Living Ain't That Hard. Well, that gas pump's running slow today. That dollar sign, it finds a way to somehow just keep on creeping up. If the prices stay this high, I wonder how much longer I can afford to keep on driving this old truck. But hey, I can't complain, 'cause I'm still alive and I made it to pay. They got brand new strings on my dirty old guitar, a half rack of ribs on the grill, 6-pack of beer and time to kill. And this hard up kind of living ain't that hard. I threw my dirty jeans into that old wash machine. The thing started leaking water on my floor. I kicked it once, I cussed it twice. Didn't seem to matter what the heck I tried, so I just ran outside and slammed my door. But hey, I can't complain, 'cause I'm still alive and I made it to pay. They got brand new strings on my dirty old guitar. Smallmouth bass on the end of the line. If you ask me, I'm doing fine, and this hard up kind of living ain't that hard. Up all night 'cause she's cutting teeth. The wife and I, we don't get no sleep. I drag my butt out of bed for work, dog tired. I just can't seem to catch a break. I roll into work 10 minutes late. The boss says, one more time, son, and you're fired. But hey, I can't complain, 'cause I'm still alive and I made it to pay. They got brand new strings on my dirty old guitar, a half rack of ribs on the grill, 6-pack of beer and time to kill. And this hard up kind of living ain't that hard. I said, hey, I can't complain, 'cause I'm still alive and I made it to payday. Got brand new strings on my dirty old guitar, half rack of ribs on the grill, 6-pack of beer and time to kill. And this hard up kind of living ain't that hard. Thank you.
That was awesome. Both of you guys. That was so cool. I loved that. My name's Keegan Park. I was here last time for those of you here as well. And this has been super fun to get all these songwriters together and just play music, because that's what it's all about. This song that I'm going to play is a song that came off of my first EP. I actually co-wrote it with one of my buddies, Patrick Averill. He's sitting there in the back. But this is, I don't know, funny enough, I had an experience where a couple of buddies invited me out to go country dancing back when I was in college, and I went with them, and I was there for maybe 10 minutes, and I was like, this sucks, I'm going to leave. So I left, and I was in the car. I started to kind of feel bad. I was like, why did I just like ditch out on my friends and leave? Like, they're just having a good time, and I don't know, that feeling kind of sat with me of like not necessarily like liking like the choices I had made, if that makes sense. So I wrote this song about being more cowboy than you think. That's the title of it. It goes like this. baby, sit down. We need to talk. My truck's loading now. I know you've been through a lot, and there's something that you need to know. And I hate to let you go, but a cowboy, oh, he needs to ride. Got that restless feeling inside. Oh, our love ain't fake. Oh, I'm just more cowboy than you think. Oh, I know it ain't what you want to hear. But before I go, I want to make it clear that someday down the road, I hope you're waiting to welcome me home. But a cowboy, oh, he needs to ride. Oh, got that restless feeling inside. Oh, our love ain't fake. Oh, I'm just more cowboy than you think. But a cowboy, oh, he needs to ride. Oh, got that restless feeling inside. Oh, our love ain't fake. Oh, I'm just more cowboy. Oh, I'm just more cowboy. Oh, I'm just more cowboy than you think. Thank you.
Wow. Testing. That was beautiful, Keegan. Man, that voice, dude. That's so good. I wasn't going to do this song tonight, but I just decided to switch and do this one tonight. I spent a few years in Alaska working up there in tourism, and I fell in love with the place and with a woman up there. And I wrote this song for my wife, Rachel. And my daughter, Reese, is back there. She'll get a shout-out in the song. Anyway, this is called Thank You, Alaska. I was headed way up north along the Klondike Run, trying to find a buried treasure underneath the midnight sun. I was hoping I'd come back here with a pocket full of gold,
but I came back with a treasure I'd much rather hold. Thank you, Alaska, for the mountains and the trees. Thank you, Alaska, for the glaciers and the seas. Thank you, Alaska, for that midnight sun above. Thank you, Alaska, for sending me my one true love. Well, I've seen Denali peeking up above them clouds. I've seen the alpenglow upon the mountains all around. I've seen the northern lights, how glorious they shine. But there's nothing quite as beautiful as looking in her eyes. Thank you, Alaska, for the mountains and the trees. Thank you, Alaska, for the glaciers and the seas. Thank you, Alaska, for them northern lights above. Thank you, Alaska, for sending me my one true love. Thank you, Alaska, for the mountains and the trees. Thank you, Alaska, for my mason and my reeds. Thank you, Alaska, for that midnight sun above. Thank you, Alaska, for sending me my one true love. For sending me my one true love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
So, like I said, I've been playing music since I was tiny. My dad taught me to play guitar and taught me a lot of other things. He's really been the main role model in my life as a husband and father and now grandfather to my children. He and my mom have had a great relationship, and it's been a great example for me. So this is a song about some of the things that I've learned from him, some of his outlook on life, and his philosophy on life, which is, if you're doing something anyway, may as well do it to the best of your ability. And he's always stood by that and done that with everything that he's done, including loving my mom, raising me as his son, and my sisters and brother through work and everything that he's done. So this song I wrote, started writing this for him last year. It's still a work in progress. I think I've got it to where I like it, and I'm hoping that tonight it comes out the way it is supposed to come out with your guys' help. So this song is called Toast.
Never seen my father cry, worry about the reasons why. Shoulders back and head held high, you carry on with life. Taught me how to pick and sing 12-bar blues on a nylon string. You strike a chord and let it ring. That's where the music spread its wings. Fulton Sheen, Bruce Springsteen, working hard and living clean. and always treating mama like a queen. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, keep your friends and family close. The lesson I remember the most: always spread your butter all the way to the edge of your toes. He taught me how to pitch and swing. Said, throw it hard, son, make it sting. Finding joy in the simple things, like a rainbow trout on a wedding ring. Always making light of the heavy things, and playing songs Tom Petty sings. Learn to fly and running down a dream. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, keep your friends and family close. The lesson I remember the most: always spread your butter all the way to the edge of your toes. 'Cause if it's worth doing, it's damn worth doing right. Put your heart and soul in every bite. If it's worth doing, it's damn worth doing well. I'm doing it still, can't you tell? Yeah, Dad, can't you tell? I never saw my father cry or worry about the reasons why. Thank you.
Man, that was something else, Kyle. I loved that. I think we all can relate to those, I call them dadisms. That's going to be one I'm going to put in my pocket for when I have kids. Spread the butter to the edge of your toast. This next song, this one's not released, so you guys get a special treat. And I don't know. I grew up going to a lot of rodeos. My family owns a little ranch in Island Park, and we would do little rodeos throughout the summer. And I just had a blast up there. And I really wanted to write a song, like a rodeo song, but from the bull's perspective. So this is called Bustin' Buckles. Oh, 8 seconds is a lifetime, caught on the back of the likes of mine. You ain't first to come looking for trouble. Time and time it ends the same. Just know that you're the one to blame when I go and bust your buckle. Oh, those dreams go up in flames at the mention of my name. Oh yeah, you think you've got a chance. Oh boy, let me tell you, it's a dangerous dance, and there's only one way that this goes. Well, sky high coming out of the chute, fighting for the night, just me and you, round and round, putting on a show. Well, this ain't my first rodeo. Sending up prayers won't save you now. Bet they're getting drowned out by the crowd. Those rodeo clowns, your last and final salvation. Oh, 2 horns and 4 wild feet, the rankest bull you've ever seen. That arena floor, you your best friend in the making. And I hate to bust your bubble, but I'm the king of busting buckles. Oh yeah, you think you got a chance? Oh boy, let me tell you, it's a dangerous dance, and there's only one way that this goes. Well, sky high coming out of the chute, fighting for the night, just me and you, round and round, putting on these shows. Well, this ain't my first. Oh no, this ain't my first. This ain't my first rodeo. Thank you.
Wow. That's great right there. That reminds me of like the 90s country that I grew up on back in the days. But yeah, I'm going to finish off tonight with a song that I'm going to release in June. There's an acoustic version online already, but you can check out my music, by the way, Spotify, Apple, what are the other places? YouTube Music. All streaming platforms. There we go. So anyway, but this song I wrote a couple years ago, and this song was, like Kylie was talking about earlier, one of those songs that just kind of came to me. And I wrote this song about just my perspective on life changed. I grew up in religion, and I'm not really religious, but kind of like Gus was saying, I'm spiritual or whatever, right? So like I feel stuff, but anyway, so I just started to kind of see that a lot of different people, when I was looking at him in a different light, everyone is beautiful and everybody deserves to be happy. So this is a song called Love is Love is Love is Love is Love. Lots of loves there. So watch for this in June. Oh, it don't matter to me which God that you pray to, or if you don't believe in one at all. As long as you are looking out for more than number one, 'cause there's 7 billion people on this ball. I think there's 8 billion now. I gotta update my lyrics. I don't give a lick about who you choose to lick, if your partner is a woman or a man. The name that you'd like to be called, that's up to your request. Oh, as long as we're all happy, ain't life grand? 'Cause when you truly love someone, don't make it fit your mold. Be a friend and give a hand to hold, and show them you'll be there for them when the times get rough. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. I don't give a damn who you're voting for next fall, or if you're on the right or on the left. As long as if it ever comes between us, we can have a beer and we can still be friends. 'Cause when you truly love someone, don't make it fit your mold. Give a listening ear and a hand to hold. Show them you'll be there for them when the times get rough. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. Oh, I don't care which country you come from. I am not concerned with the color of your skin. 'Cause we are all connected on this planet we call home. No matter who you are, you're next to kin. 'Cause when you truly love someone, don't make it fit your mold. Give a great big hug and a hand to hold, and show them you'll be there for them when the times get rough. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. Oh, show them you'll be there for them when the times get rough. Love is, love is, love is, love is, love, love, love. Love is, love is, love is, love is, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
So one of the first things that I learned on guitar, my dad taught me, was the 12-bar blues. And that's shown up here and there in some of the songwriting, some of the music I listen to, some of the music I cover with the bands I'm in. But I realized recently I've never actually written a blues song. And part of that is well, for one, I met my wife when we were 5 years old. She's the only gal I ever dated. Never had my heart broke. Never really experienced a lot of personal pain, and I'm very blessed in that regard. But just got to thinking that even my blues ain't that sad. So this is a song I tried to dig up the hardships I could out of my life and put them into a blues song. And if you don't mind, I'll play that for you right now. This one's called Pantry Blues. Full of kids, mailbox full of bills, a pantry full of space that I can't keep filled. I've got no money, not a dollar to my name. But when you call me honey, I'm a rich man just the same. My credit card's maxed out, my bank account's dry. When I open up my wallet, wanna cry, cry, cry. I got no money, not a nickel to my name. But when you call me honey, I'm a rich man just the same. I'm a couple days late and a couple $100 short. Got the tax man and the landlord banging down my door. I got no money. I told you I ain't got it. Not a nickel to my name. But when you call me honey, I'm a rich man. I'm a rich man. I'm a wealthy man just the same. I got a house full of kids, got a mailbox full of bills, a pantry full of space that I just can't keep filled. I've got no money, I got nothing to my name. But when you call me honey, well, you know by now, I'm a rich man all the same. Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never related with a song as much as I have that one. That was awesome. That was so cool. Now I gotta top it. Yeah. What do I play after the Pantry Blues? That's the real question. Jeez. I think I know. This next song is one that it's probably been, Matt, how long has it been? Couple months? 2 months? I released this song about 2 months ago. I feel like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys can jump on this boat with me, but I feel like music has been able to help me through a lot of things, a lot of my pantry blues. And so I wanted to write something that could maybe do that for somebody else. And a big part of my music is this guitar sitting here in my lap. So I decided to write it. It's called Steel String Stitches. It goes like this. Tire marks in the driveway from an old sad song. Oh, times like this, the road is my only home. in the seat right beside me. 6 strings, hoping God will find me. I need something to calm my restless soul. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart, no, that's all I need. No shot of whiskey can take me where you are. I know that stuff ain't cheap, just an old wood box that my daddy gave me. It don't look like much, but it damn sure sings. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart. I'm moving on, but I've still got a ways to go. Oh, all this distance, but I'm still on a lonely road. Nothing left but deep inside me. There's a peace that I'm always fighting. I need something to calm my restless soul. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart, oh, that's all I need. No shot of whiskey can take me where you are. No, that stuff ain't cheap, just an old wood box that my daddy gave me. Don't look like much, but it damn sure sings. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart, no, that's all I need. No shot of whiskey can take me where you are. No, that stuff ain't cheap, just an old wood box that my daddy gave me. Don't look like much, but it damn sure sings. When those steel string stitches can fix a broken heart.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you so much. Guys, I don't know where you're going to go and find music like this anywhere. I'm just telling you, I've experienced some great songwriter rounds, and the last 2 that we've had here are as good as any I've experienced. I would really appreciate it if you grab a sticker from Musical Miles Podcast. Give us a follow on all our socials. If you're not already following us, comment on these songwriter rounds. That's the only way we're going to get people to come out here and support this. I don't know where you're going to experience anything like this anywhere else. I think it's really cool, and I appreciate those of you who are here in support of us tonight. Tell your family and friends, come see us. Bradford.
Thank you so much to Byron for having us here. Give Byron a round of applause. And Keegan.
Kyle, Keegan, man, I couldn't do it without Keegan. Keegan's been a huge help to me to put this together. Melissa, what a cool venue.
Yes.
Judd, thank you for the sound. Matt, thank you from Beat Creative being here to video all this. To our followers who are not here, get your butts down here next time.